Namaste friends, welcome to Easy Ayurveda Happiness Mantra episode 1. Friends, telling yes or no is one of the most difficult things in our life. We may think it is easy, but it isn't. Because a yes or a no can impact and make a lot of difference in your life, including on your mental and physical health. How we will discuss in this particular episode. Before that, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel, like and share our channel, and please hit on that bell icon so that you keep getting notifications as and when we publish new videos. Friends, let us see what is yes or no. Are they simple words? No, because they make a lot of difference in our life. They help and enable us to take a lot of decisions in our life, be it relationship or workplace or anywhere. Yes and no play a major part in our life. Yes or no is a spontaneous reaction many times to a stimulus. It may be a person, it may be a work, it may be a condition, it may be a situation, anything. But it is many times an unconditioned reflex. Even without giving it a thought process, we are compelled to tell yes or no, because to tell yes or no many times we don't have time. We can't purchase time. We need to make spontaneous decisions. But have you ever observed or noticed that an yes or a no has made an impact on your life? Later, you would have thought, why did I tell yes or why did I tell no? Was I right by telling yes? Was I right by telling no? Even without our notice, they might have made a big impact on our relationships, on our works, on our the way we live and everything. So yes or no are game changers in our life. We need to handle them in a very effective and comprehensive way. Yes or no, friends, can be divided into two ways, many ways, but two ways let's discuss now. A confused yes and a confused no, or yes and no with a clarity, what I call in my language as a strong yes or a strong no. Now, what are these? A confused yes or a no is that when you are unsure of telling yes or no, you don't get time to decide, but you need to tell. You don't know what their impact may be. You don't even have time to think about that. But later, that confused yes or a confused no will put you in a stage of dilemma, will confuse you, keep confusing you throughout your life, because after telling yes or no, many times there is no back out, friends. Because yes is a commitment, no is a commitment many times. In many fields of our life, they are game changers. There is no backing out. They are commitments. And a strong yes or a strong no are those yes and no on which we have run a thought process. This makes a difference. We have time to tell yes or no. We have run a thought process over that. And many times it makes us to take right decisions at right time and not to repent on those decisions in the later part of our life. Friends, we all have authority, the power to tell yes or a no. So while telling yes or a no, give time to yourself. Purchase some time. Many times you don't get time at all, but you purchase the time. Sit and work out on these two words, yes and no. Friends, it is not necessary that you tell yes every time. A strong no will make a big difference in your life. You may feel happy. No is not a negative word. Here, no is also a commitment. Many times after telling a no, we will start feeling very light. We will start feeling relaxed. We will feel liberated. So a strong yes or a strong no will make you feel liberated, light at heart, soul, mind, senses, body, everywhere. You will feel that your stress has been relieved. Your burden has been dumped. You start feeling happy about that yes or a no. You are in a different zone of bliss. And many times if you are suffering due to something and after telling yes or a no, and you come out, you break your chains and liberate yourself. That is the happiness what we all want in our life. Friends, these two words may look very simple and stupid in our life, but they make majority of what we are with ourselves and the other people also. The spontaneous yes or no is influenced by many factors. As I said, a person or a situation or whatever it may be. There is a strong influence. The influence and magnetism is so strong in certain conditions that you deny telling a no, that you hesitate telling a yes, or you are very, very sure at that particular point of time to tell yes or no without knowing what impact it may make on your life. And many times we may think, if I tell no, what the other person might feel. That is why we hesitate to tell a no in our life. So a strong yes or a strong no are those which are unadulterated, which come from our thought process, from our subconscious levels, with our will, with our consent, with our decision, with our thought process having run over that. So they will have purity and clarity. They help us making very good decision. Initially, we may feel that the other person or the other situation in which we respond with a strong yes or a no may be disturbed. Many times a strong yes or a no can break your relationships also. Does it work all time? It might not work all time. If it doesn't work all time, you need to take a diplomatic route. Sit with the other person and speak to them and tell what you feel. What is the reason for your yes? What is the reason for your no? Make them understand. Don't keep them in a loop of darkness, especially if they are your loved people. Make them understand the reasoning behind your yes or a no and see the beauty of it. You will not spoil any relationship. At the same time, you will be in consent with yourself. So a strong yes or a strong no is a yes or a no influenced only by yourself, friends. That will keep you relaxed and liberated from many things and keep you physically and mentally happy. Even in medical system, a yes or a no, the consent is very, very important. To take a treatment or not, to take a medicine or not, how do you volunteer into a treatment program? How do you give consent to your doctor? I have surrendered myself, kindly operate, I trust in you. That is a strong yes. Many times you hesitate to take a particular treatment. So there, many times you need to go by instincts, but don't bracket them, don't conceal them in the box of unreasonability. Give scope for them to be scrutinized. Telling a strong no to your cigarettes and tobacco and alcohol will make a lot of difference in your life, isn't it? A strong no there, not being confused. A strong yes to inculcate good practices in your life. A daily regimen, a seasonal regimen, taking medicines, following good lifestyle activities, exercising very regularly. All these things, for these things, when you tell a strong yes, they will never give negative results. If you are confused there, again, you will remain confused. So friends, for a comprehensive health, physical, mental, spiritual, sensual, all sorts of health, to keep your soul at bliss and for yourself to keep liberated and happy in your zone, you need to decide when to tell yes and when to tell no, the quality of your yes and quality of your no. I hope you have loved this particular episode, and kindly let me know if you have made any wrong yeses and no's in your life, or if you have made an yes or a no which have made you proud and happy and free and liberated. Remember, yes or no can keep you on either side of the graph. Depends on whether it is confused or determined and strong with clarity. So choose your yes or no. Be happy, be healthy. Until we meet the next time in yet another episode of Happiness Mantra. Namaste and love to all of you from Team EasyAyurveda. Take care.